Hey guys, Chris Hicks with Smith County Extension here. We're in the orchard obviously today, and these peach trees are in full bloom. They are certainly beautiful, and peaches are one of those things that everybody wants to plant in Tennessee. And some years we get a really good peach crop, and a lot of years we don't, because they're one of the earliest fruits that bloom, and because of that a lot of times we'll get a late frost and it will unfortunately kill our peach crop for the year. So they can be very satisfying when we get a good crop, but a lot of years we don't. But hopefully this year the frost is going to hold off and we're going to get a really good crop of peaches off this orchard. Now, one of the common questions that we get in any of our fruit crops, but especially peaches, is what do I spray? What do I spray for insects? What do I spray for diseases? And we're going to help you with that. We're going to give you some of those insect and disease control recommendations. But one thing I would say is in this stage we're not going to spray anything because we're in full bloom and we want to protect our pollinators. We want to protect our bees. It's drizzling rain today, so the bees aren't really actively working a whole lot, but we have seen a few honeybees out here working these flowers, and if we sprayed an insecticide, that's going to kill those bees, and we certainly don't want to do that. We want to take care of our pollinators. So we'll talk about insect and disease control recommendations, but this is not the stage to do it. So what is the stage to do it? Well, to that we'd look at some of our UT Extension publications. We've got some really good information on a spray schedule and when to spray insecticides such as malathion and fungicides such as Captan. And we're going to do that based on the stage of production. Here's an example of a fruit tree spray schedule that we might give to a homeowner who is asking, what do I spray my fruit tree with? What do I spray my peach tree with? And we have on here, as we mentioned, materials and timing based on the stage of production of the tree. Now, this isn't the only list of materials that you could use. There are certainly many others that have been tested by universities, and we can help you with that on a one-on-one basis. So I would encourage you to work with your local extension agent and try to determine what best meets your needs, because everyone's situation is different. Whether you're a homeowner or in a commercial orchard will certainly impact how frequently you spray and what materials you might use. We also need to look at cultural and sanitation practices that will hopefully alleviate the need to spray and will be a complement to spraying. Pruning, of course, is very important to allow better air circulation and also sunlight to reach the canopy and promote rapid drying, which will help in disease control. We also need to think about planting resistant varieties on the front end, specifically for something like bacterial spot. That's going to be really important. And we also want to think about sanitation on the orchard floor and removing mummified fruit from diseases such as brown rot, and also removing any diseased leaves or limbs that might be on the orchard floor at the end of the growing season. But again, this is an example of some of the chemicals that you might use and a schedule that you might use for spraying your home orchard.